It's a picture, it's a painting, it's an album. Up next on Comcast Newsmakers.
Bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi, welcome back to Newsmakers, everyone. First there was peanut butter and jelly, then chips and salsa. Now it's Mike's photography and Patty's painting that are making the perfect combination. Here to explain how their talents have merged, creating a whole new form of art in this hour's Newsmakers, Patty and Mike Albin. And thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having
Now,
us.
the reason we got you on the show here is you have a very unique way of presenting a picture and a painting at the same time. And what you do is you start out with this, and I'm going to hold this up to the camera, and you're in charge of the photography, right, Mike?
Yes,
Okay.
I do all the photography, and it's all photographs from negatives, nothing digital.
All right, and usually it's nature.
Landscapes, waterfalls, national parks, things like that.
Okay, if I get the camera to give a little close-up, it gives you an idea of what's here. Now, you've got a photograph in the middle, kind of a wide frame, and this frame is made out of what?
It's MDF, which is medium density fiberboard. I make the frames myself. I sand them, paint them white, and then I hand them to her, and she takes over from there.
And Patty, you take this and you turn it into a painting on the frames.
Correct.
And I think we've got a picture we shot earlier of what this actually turns out to be. So what do? You actually take all the pictures or the colors on the inside and you make a frame out of it.
Yes, I use a palette and I mix my colors as I go. I paint the little inside part first, which is called a liner. When that's finished, I put it into the frame and I paint the frame, making up what I think is supposed to be there, because this is the entire uncut photograph on the inside.
That's interesting. And you match the colors perfectly
That's right.
to what the painting is, or the
right.
picture rather is. You can't tell between the two.
Right.
So do people think that it's part of the picture?
Constantly.
Really?
We have to, at shows, we are constantly explaining that it's not been cut, it's not been pasted, and it's all hand painted and made up.
So how did you start this? This is kind of a unique art form that only, I guess, a couple could do.
Yeah, we have a great story. We met on a blind date, fixed up by mutual friends. I had never done anything professionally as a photographer. Photography was just a hobby for me, and Patty had never done anything professionally as an artist or painter. And we had a room in our house that was underwater photography that I had taken and horribly framed. And Patty came in and was reframing them and decided to try it with an underwater sea turtle that I had taken. And she painted the frame to go with it. And I went, that's really cool. Can you do another one?
And you had never painted formally before.
No, not with acrylic paint. This was new. I didn't know I could even do it.
Now, you were in the framing business before.
Yes.
Have you ever
11 years.
thought about doing anything like that?
No.
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 So it's kind of like just meeting each other, sparked this creative
Absolutely.
attitude.
I would
Inspired
never-
each other.
I would never have done this if it wasn't for him. And he wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for me. So it's a total
We're both
collaboration.
self-taught. Neither one of us had any confidence in our abilities. I didn't think my photography was all that great. She didn't think her painting was all that great. It wasn't until we came together and inspired each other.
And now you make a living out of this.
We do 22 to 24 shows a year all over the country. We do local shows in Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County, and we do shows in Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Cincinnati, so all over the United States.
My goodness, what a career path, huh? And you owe it all to each other.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations. This
Thank
hour's
you.
Newsmakers have been Mike and Patty Albin sharing their innovative art with us. I'm Spiro Canton. Thanks for joining us.
The preceding has been a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. And now, back to CNN Headline News.